Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I need to give you an update of what's happening with rugby in South Africa and around the globe basically. So today, SA Rugby CEO Yuri Roo released a statement which is quite vitally important. I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to read the statement exactly what he released word for word. Okay, so it reads, scheduled Springbok alignment camps, Springbok men's and women's training camps and the SA Rugby under 20 preparations have all been suspended until 14 April. In addition, the SuperSport Rugby Challenge, scheduled to kick off on the weekend of the 24th and 25th April, has been postponed until further notice, and the club level gold competition is being reassessed with a view to postponement. The Springboks Castle Lager incoming series test in July against Scotland and Georgia, Youth Week tournaments and Currie Cup remain as scheduled, but will be reviewed in April. The latest updates come following the suspension of the Vodacom Super Rugby and Guinness Pro 14 international club competitions, the postponement of the HSBC Sevens Challenger Series event for women in Stellenbosch, and the cancellation of two under-20 international events featuring the Junior Springboks. Members of the Junior Springboks Sevens team, which recently competed in events in Los Angeles and Vancouver, are being tested for the virus, having come into contact with the Australian men's sevens team, two of whom have tested positive for the virus. Several members of the under-20 squad who had travelled individually from clubs in Europe will also be tested. The President has called on South African society to join together in fighting this pandemic and will do everything we can to assist that campaign and protect the health of the rugby community, said Yuri Roo, SA Rugby CEO. Rugby is a sport with a high degree of physical contact and by its very nature is the opposite of the recommended social distancing. We have therefore suspended all national team activities and instructed management to put athletes on individual training regimes away from high-risk areas such as gymnasiums to lower the risk of infection. The intention is that they will resume group preparation from 14 April to allow 2 weeks of reintegration before taking on competitive action. Roo said that similar advice was to be given to SA Rugby's 14 provincial member unions as well as the Schools Rugby Association and other associate members with a view to all competitive rugby action ceasing across the country until 25th April at the earliest. SA Rugby also suspended all international travel until May and all domestic travel until 14 April unless the latter was business critical. All committee meetings will take place by teleconference. Training and education programs for coaches, referees and rugby safety participants would be postponed or delivered by video conferencing. Meanwhile, Roo said that background planning was underway to resume the Vodacom Super Rugby and Guinness Pro 14 competitions before season's end. This is a highly fluid situation and we are planning against certain unknowables, but we have not given up on either competition and are working with partners internationally to resume the competitions within the constraints of health, common sense and statutory restrictions, said Roo. For the moment, SA Rugby offices will remain open, but like everything else, we will continue to review the situation on a daily basis. This is an unprecedented crisis, but we have to continue to work for when the peak has passed. As in the words of the President Ramaphosa, we will get through this. So there you have it. The earliest that Super Rugby will continue is May. That will be the earliest. Also, they're putting everything on hold until April the 14th. We'll see what happens on April the 14th. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's worse. Let's wait and see, man. Hit that subscribe button right now and the notifications to keep updated. Cheers.